For more than 4 decades, Tom Cruise has remained one of the biggest and most recognizable stars in Hollywood. From performing death-defying stunts in the Mission Impossible franchise to starring in blockbuster hits like Top Gun: Maverick, he has built a reputation as one of the most dedicated actors in the film industry. Fans have watched him hang from airplanes, climb the tallest buildings, and perform dangerous action scenes without relying on stunt doubles. That fearless attitude has become part of his identity, making every new project feel like a major cinematic event. But this time, Tom Cruise is taking audiences in a completely different direction. Instead of relying on spectacular action sequences, he is disappearing into one of the most surprising characters of his entire career. The first trailer has left fans stunned, with many people barely recognizing him beneath layers of makeup and prosthetics. It is a transformation unlike anything he has attempted before, and it has already started a conversation that could continue all the way. The newly released trailer introduces Tom Cruise as an eccentric billionaire whose powerful corporation accidentally triggers an environmental disaster with worldwide consequences. Rather than portraying the charming hero audiences have come to expect, Cruise embraces a complicated, arrogant, and unpredictable businessman whose decisions threaten the future of the entire planet. Hidden beneath heavy prosthetics, complete with a large artificial stomach and an entirely different appearance, Cruise becomes almost unrecognizable. His voice, body language, and facial expressions have all been carefully altered, allowing him to disappear completely into the role. Many fans admitted that they had to watch the trailer twice before realizing that the man on screen was actually Tom Cruise. That kind of dramatic physical transformation is something audiences usually associate with actors chasing prestigious awards, and it immediately sparked speculation that this performance could become one of the most talked about of the year. As the trailer unfolds, viewers quickly realize that the stakes extend far beyond one company's mistakes. The billionaire's business empire sets off an environmental crisis so severe that governments begin worrying about international instability and even the possibility of nuclear conflict. During one intense moment, officials debate whether they should shut down the operation before the damage becomes irreversible. Someone asks the terrifying question, what's our worst-case scenario? The answer shocks everyone. The estimated financial damage reaches an unbelievable $18 trillion. That staggering figure immediately establishes the enormous scale of the disaster, while reminding audiences that greed and corporate ambition often come with devastating consequences. Despite the overwhelming crisis, Cruise's character refuses to admit defeat. Instead, he boldly insists that if he created the problem, then he will be the one to solve it. His confidence borders on obsession, creating a fascinating character who appears convinced that his wealth and intelligence can overcome any obstacle. One of the reasons this movie has generated so much excitement is because it has reportedly spent nearly 10 years in development. In today's film industry, very few major productions remain in development for such a long period unless the filmmakers are determined to perfect every detail. According to reports, this project became one of Tom Cruise's personal passion projects, something he remained deeply committed to despite delays and years of preparation. Rather than rushing the movie into production, the creative team continued refining the story until they believed it could deliver the impact they envisioned. That level of dedication has only increased anticipation among movie fans, who have been waiting to see what Cruise has been working on for so long. Recently, Tom Cruise personally introduced the film during a special presentation hosted by Warner Brothers, giving fans an early look at the highly anticipated trailer. His excitement was impossible to hide, as he spoke proudly about finally bringing this ambitious project to audiences. Those who attended the screening described Cruise as enthusiastic and deeply passionate about the movie, making it clear that this is far more than another blockbuster for him. After spending nearly a decade developing the film, seeing the finished trailer projected on the big screen marked an emotional milestone. it also demonstrated how much confidence he has in the final product. One of the trailer's biggest surprises is its unusual tone. Although the story revolves around environmental destruction, political tension, and the threat of global catastrophe, it also embraces dark comedy and satire. Cruise's billionaire character often behaves in outrageous and unpredictable ways, delivering exaggerated speeches and displaying an almost absurd level of confidence. Many viewers immediately compared his performance to Les Grossman, the unforgettable studio executive portrayed by Tom Cruise in Tropic Thunder. That character became famous for his explosive personality, outrageous behavior, and over-the-top humor. While this new billionaire shares some of that larger-than-life energy, the role appears much more layered and emotionally complex. Beneath the comedy lies a serious story about corporate responsibility, personal ambition, and the dangerous consequences of unchecked power. Another major reason expectations are so high is the filmmaker behind the camera. The movie is directed by Alejandro G. Iñárritu, one of the most respected directors in modern cinema. Throughout his remarkable career, Iñárritu has earned widespread praise for creating emotionally powerful stories that challenge audiences while delivering unforgettable performances from his actors. His films consistently receive recognition from critics, major film festivals, and prestigious award organizations. Perhaps his most famous collaboration came with Leonardo DiCaprio in The Revenant. Before that film, DiCaprio had received several Academy Award nominations without winning. However, his physically demanding and emotionally intense performance in The Revenant finally earned him the Oscar that many believed he had deserved for years. Because of that history, many movie fans are wondering whether Iñárritu could help Tom Cruise achieve the same remarkable milestone. Despite being one of the biggest movie stars in history, Tom Cruise has never won a competitive Academy Award. Throughout his incredible career, he has received 4 Oscar nominations for performances that showcased his dramatic range as well as his star power. His performances in Born on the 4th of July, Jerry Maguire, and Magnolia proved that he could excel far beyond action movies. Each role demonstrated a different side of his acting ability, earning praise from critics and audiences alike. Yet the coveted golden statue has always remained just beyond his reach. That long history of nominations without a victory has only increased speculation that this latest performance could finally change everything. During previous interviews, Tom Cruise has reflected on attending the Academy Awards as a nominee. He described the excitement of experiencing Hollywood's biggest celebration for the first time, while also admitting that each nomination brought enormous pressure. Standing among the greatest actors in the world, waiting to hear the winner announced, is an experience few performers ever forget. Cruise has openly acknowledged feeling nervous during those ceremonies, despite his confidence on movie sets. Those memories continue to shape his perspective today, as another award season approaches. What makes this performance particularly exciting is how completely Tom Cruise disappears into the character. Audiences are accustomed to instantly recognizing his trademark smile, energetic personality, and unmistakable screen presence. Here, nearly all of those familiar characteristics vanish beneath elaborate prosthetic makeup, altered body language, and carefully crafted vocal changes. His transformation goes far beyond physical appearance. Every movement feels deliberate, every expression reveals hidden emotion, and every line of dialogue carries a confidence that reflects the billionaire's enormous ego. Instead of reminding audiences that they are watching one of Hollywood's biggest stars, the performance encourages viewers to focus entirely on the fictional character standing before them. One memorable moment in the trailer perfectly captures the billionaire's ruthless philosophy. As tension continues to build around him, he confidently declares that when everything else fails, the truth becomes the most powerful weapon. The line is delivered with remarkable intensity, blending humor, confidence, and unpredictability into a single unforgettable scene. It suggests that the movie will rely not only on visual spectacle, but also on sharp dialogue and emotionally charged confrontations. Every conversation shown in the trailer hints at deeper conflicts waiting to unfold, making it clear that audiences can expect far more than a traditional disaster movie. As anticipation continues growing across social media, conversations have shifted beyond the trailer itself. Fans are no longer asking only whether the movie will perform well at the box office. Instead, they are debating whether this role could become the defining performance of Tom Cruise's legendary career. After decades of blockbuster success, record-breaking franchises, and unforgettable action sequences, Cruise appears ready to remind audiences that he is also an exceptionally talented dramatic actor. Taking creative risks has always been part of his career, and this ambitious transformation may become one of the boldest choices he has ever made. Whether the film becomes an award season sensation or simply another memorable chapter in Tom Cruise's extraordinary career, one fact is already undeniable. He has once again surprised audiences around the world by choosing a role unlike anything they expected. With an acclaimed director, an ambitious story, and one of the most dramatic transformations of his career, the movie has all the ingredients needed to become one of the year's biggest cinematic events. When it finally arrives in theaters this October, millions of movie lovers will be watching closely. Some will be eager to experience the story, while others will be searching for the performance that many believe could finally earn Tom Cruise the Academy Award that has eluded him for decades. Until then, the excitement continues to grow, and one question remains at the center of every discussion. Is this the film that will finally make Oscar history for one of Hollywood's greatest stars?